good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again. First listen, y'all already know who that is right there. He got little posters on him, but y'all ain't stop disrespecting. Please ain't got there, man. But today, man, as promised, man, I told you guys. I know I'm not even a little late. I am late, all right. But what else is new? You guys know I'm always late. But if I wasn't late, it wouldn't be Dev. So I mean, look, better late than never, right? They tell me time is better. Better late than never. That's what he said. That's what Drake said, right? Anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Today, finally here, man. Days Before Rodeo. Probably one of the most coveted mixtapes of all time. The pop-off of Travis Scott. Everybody loves Travis Scott because of this. This is probably his most dark project to date. You know, Rodeo being following Days Before Rodeo. Following Days Before Rodeo, man, following Rodeo, man, it's like Days Before Rodeo is kind of what just led us into this dark path with Travis Scott, giving us this new sound that we haven't heard, different instrumentation, you know, a lot of distortedness going on throughout his tracks, a lot of, you know, kind of just darkened vocals as well. I love this project, man. It was a short project, only 11 tracks on here with a bonus track. This project for me, man, it kind of just, you know, it was like the Rager, you know, it's kind of just like what we listened to all back in when I was living in the bachelor pad with 4 of my other homies, my best friends that we were all, you know, we lived in a 6-bedroom house. It was 4 of us, you know, we had a crazy ass time in there. So I remember just playing a lot of Travis Scott. And, you know, I usually don't do throwback videos. And if you want, first of all, before we continue, if you want the whole video, man, it will be on Patreon. It will be on Patreon early. I know a lot of y'all getting mad at the Patreon, but what can you do? You know what I'm saying? You guys want to support, that's my way of supporting. Because, you know, YouTube be flagging and shit. But, yeah, man, I kind of just want to give you guys my experience, what I feel about each track, kind of just go into the back, you know, a throwback. Just kind of give me what I feel, you know, different kind of reaction, different kind of vibe because I've already listened to this. But again, I've been... Music is all about memories and where you feel those memories and how kind of like where the tracks hit you. And I feel like each of these tracks hit me in a different way. And it just gives me a different feeling, man. You know, definitely a different vibe when I'm listening to Dark Travis. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say that, man, because it's just kind of it puts you in a different kind of mindset. So with that being said, man, like always, talking too much, man. Let's get right into this. I ain't gonna do the blah, you know, like we just gonna listen to this shit, man. First track though. First track I gotta say, man, that intro. I wasn't really a fan of the intro when it first came out, man, but when I listened to it a couple more times after, I was kind of just like, when you kind of let the album flow, because, you know, when I first started listening to music, man, I was looking for hitters. I was looking for shit to hit me. I was looking for shit to kind of just like, you know, what's going to actually be replayable for me, not actually going into a project from start to finish and enjoying it. But this track right here has definitely become my top 5 track, you know, after listening to it for so long, man. But Days Before Rodeo, The Prayer. That shit, man, this shit. Put you in a mood, like, you see how dark he is?
Rolling up swishers. Nice beamers, double pocket, fuck pen and meter. In your club, on your couch, man, I might fuck when I lose my mind.
You hear that boom, boom, boom. When I first heard this shit, man, it just instantly changes your perception of who Travis Scott is, man. Like, you kind of hear from, because we remember Upper Echelon was already there, so we're kind of listening to this and it's just like, he's like, he sounds like he's really dark, like he's really after something. And I felt like this track right here was just the start of something that was more to come, boy, because that, oh my God, bro. And then right here,
I might fuck around, lose my mind. I gotta break out, I'm on a stakeout.
And from the point on from this shit right here, because this is the most rap track that we got. And then it just shifts to this dark vibe, like. It's not meant to be said out loud, bro, but the shit I be feeling, bro, should not be thought of, right? Like, this nigga just put me in the mood, bro. When man, again, a great intro to a mixtape. That's probably one of the most best mixtapes out there, man. One of the most loved mixtapes out there, man. And I feel like that's kind of just the introduction that we needed. You know, definitely the most rap track on this album. And then following that kind of that dark outro that's going to lead us now to Mamacita, Quintana, Drugs You Should Try, you know, Don't Play It, you know, Skyfall, you know, Zombies. And then oh my God, let's just keep going. Track 2 more.
Last days to the rodeo. Last night had me down in the back on my toast. Don't think sunshades.
When this motherfucker came on, bro, when that shit hit, that was crazy. The first time I heard that, that was crazy, bro. What was that? Where was that sample?
Out of the nightgown, nothing like a light skin. Mamacitas in H-Town. They got them porn star big booties. Let me film it, then shoot it. 3D money, no illusion. Feeling if I'm feeling budget. I hate you. Because I really wanna meet her.
Wanna meet her.
And I ain't kidding Wayne, but I'm Mamacita.
Did you hear that? Bro, listen how that nigga Quan came in, boy. Listen to how Quan came in.
Got the vibrating, I'm like a beat. Boy, I'm in Colorado, smoking California reef.
Dog, when I first heard that, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was one of the switch up. I like them porn star big booties. 3D million, no illusion. My hit happened. That shit was so fun. I was smoking on this.
Motherfucking girl, I love her, I'ma give her the world. Ayy, fuck her, I wanna fuck her. Going, turn on the stove. Whip it till I have a stroke. I do not fuck with America. I get this Mamacita. Hey, Mamacita. I'm Mamacita. Still wearing long socks, short out of table. He was hating that fit being looking like a Philippine.
Like a Philippine, shout out
They're killing me. Boy, I'm in Colorado, smoking California reef.
Hey, easily top 3 best track on the goddamn album. Actually, it might be hard. It might be top 5. I'm out of breath, bro. This shit crazy. Because I swear to God, when that track come on, bro, from the transition of Travis Scott going, I like them porn star, big booty, 3D baby, no illusion. Like that part. And then when Quan come in, that has to be the most craziest transition in this tape right here. I swear. There's another actually crazy transition in this shit, but that shit was so crazy. Some water. That shit was so crazy, bro. Like, bro, I just get this different type of vibe, bro. Like, it's like a psycho mindset, bro, when I hear these dark tones, bro. And I swear to God, it's emotion and thoughts that I'm not supposed to have. But I swear to God, listening to this shit, I can understand why you guys be moshing and whatnot. You guys be at the concert because you can just feel the energy going through you, bro. Like, this is the craziest. That was, bro, like, and then, like, not even the next job, bro.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO
oh, you better,
of Quicken Loans
hit
and
me
Rocket
with the
Mortgage.
ad. You better hit me with the ad because this next track, I swear to God, bro, this next track, bro, y'all. Okay. I swear to God. I swear to God. This track don't make you feel some type of way. We not listening to the same Travis Scott. I swear to God, when this shit go on, I swear to, you know what? Call me whatever you want. Yeah, this nigga a grown ass man. You right. Music don't know no age, my nigga. Because I remember exactly when I was 25, listening to this shit. I swear to God, I was 25, 24. And I swear to God, bro, I swear to God, Travis. You kill this shit, nigga. I swear to God. Straight up, nigga. I swear to. I need to get some water, bro. I swear, bro, when I hear that track, bro, like, that shit just give me instant dark vibes, bro. Like, I swear to God, like, I just want to do something crazy. And I promise you, bro, this is exactly how I be feeling. ADHD kicking in. But I promise you, bro, this shit go crazy. Produce this shit, that's what I want to know. Straight up! Now y'all know, man, I don't even have to hide it. This ain't even no editing, bro. I suck with words. Unless it's a Drake track, I suck with words. I know like the first sentence and the last sentence. That's how our human brain works. You ever notice when you ever say something, you always get the first word and the last word right because that's how our brain works. All right? I know the words. All right? I'm hyped. So when I do get some shit wrong, for you true Travis fans out there, cool. I got it wrong. But no, this is raw energy. Bro, this part, and this, personally I wasn't a fan of the switch up, but this is the switch up.
Scale A1 Perico, fill PJs up with man, the team was so on. Never seen it so long ago. We had them in Mexico. Each trying to make a bet 3 bricks more. The people I would run up on the
right here, bro. Like I don't mean to skip this because I know a lot of y'all love this track. I know y'all want to see the full video, but my Patreon you gonna see all of it, even the cut. Like right here, bro. When it just goes back into the dark vibe, I swear, when it goes back to the dark vibe, bro. Like literally, and I'm preaching to y'all right now. I don't mean to sound like a preacher. I just can't catch my breath. I'm losing my voice. But I swear, I hear this part right here, man. And then it just gives me the shakes, bro, because of how powerful the sounds and the melodies is just kind of hitting you.
Tell me why she wanna leave me. She used me to get out.
Like, and now we know why a lot of guys know, Pornography was his intro to rodeo, and then having T.I. kind of just narrate the whole thing. Initially, it was supposed to be Andre 3000. I don't know if that was a rumor or if that was actually true, but I know that's what's going around or goes around. That Andre 3000 was supposed to narrate kind of the whole album, the aesthetic of the album, but instead it ended up being T.I., which makes sense because T.I. was on Quintana Part 2. T.I.'s verse to me, it hits, but when you get so much energy coming from that first side of the track going to the last side of the track, it's just a different vibe, man. And I can't kind of just switch that up immediately, man. Especially, I swear to God, every time I hear that part, man, I just get hyped. And I be telling y'all, man, like, for me, man, look, I'm not the most insightful motherfucker on here, man, but there's one thing that I do, and that's keeping it real, man. Keeping it real is what's gotten me subscribers, man. I don't lie about how music makes me feel and what it does to me and where I've been. Like, this is all real. Like, y'all be thinking this for show. In all honesty, I'm a bit of a psycho. I have a bit of a mental problem. I'm probably gonna be a big ass kid for the rest of my life, but at the end of the day, y'all know that it's real. This is what I like to do. This is what I like to listen to. Music is my life. Music has saved my life. And for someone to kind of just go to this mixtape, man, I know a lot of us listen to this mixtape when we were in a darker time in our life. This is kind of just when I didn't have any drive. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even start engineering school, and I kind of just didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. But shit like this, man, Travis Scott, you hear dark time, and sometimes you just gotta scream, bro. Sometimes you just gotta get that shit out. You just gotta scream, man. You just gotta get that shit out. So I feel like, I could easily go back in time and really just know and know exactly what was going in my mind, because you can't lie to yourself. You and your own self knows what you're going through. And I feel like right here, man, this is kind of a track that hits me, and it just makes me want to scream out loud. And sometimes you just need to blurt that shit out just to get all that negative shit out of your system. You know what I'm saying? So bro, like, that track is just, it's amazing in itself, man. And obviously, we get to the next track, which is Drugs You Should Try. I know we haven't slowed anything down, but if you haven't slowed a track on this mixtape, you should definitely slow down Drugs You Should Try. I don't know why I say try, because it don't say it, but it's Drugs You Should Try. We all know, man, because I feel like this right here is the muddy, druggy Travis Scott. This is the Travis Scott where he's not necessarily dark, but he's in his bag of influence. You know what I'm saying? Influence as he's under the influence. So this track right here, man, it just completely shifts the vibe, because it is a darker tone, but it's still something that you kind of just like, you just kind of just sit back and just,
we up all night from down to dust, it's always poppin'. But yo, crackin' on your cat, you'll be right back, your mama ever know. We were rollin'.
I feel like when I heard this part right here, this is what made me like,
When you're home alone in the mood, I know you wanna move, I know you wanna.
I feel like that was just also see that now that was still a darker tone, but it was kind of just like a different atmosphere. Like it's more for when you're under the influence, you on some type of thing, and you kind of just want to mellow out. You kind of want to just enjoy the music, let it flow through your ears and exit out your body. You know, like you kind of just want to take it all in instead of really just getting hyped. That's not a hype track. And this is one thing I noticed about Travis Scott, a lot of Travis Scott fans, like we're all expecting him to give us another banger. We're all expecting him to give us another dark vibe. And I feel like with artists, man, and that goes for anybody, man, you can see the tone change. You guys been watching me on YouTube now for 4 years. Obviously, I'm not the same person I was, and I'm not the same YouTuber I was 4 years ago. You know, a lot of shit has changed. I'm more comfortable. I'm older. Sometimes I get the energy, sometimes, but for most part, I kind of just now I'm chilling back, you know, kind of just, you know, reviewing more side of the music. But, you know, you just grow up and it's just different times in your life where, you know, he's giving us different types of album. Like we got, you know, Days Before Rodeo, which was very dark. Rodeo, which was a mix of like modern and still dark, bringing his sound to mainstream. Then we get, you know, Bird singing a Trap McKnight, which I felt like was kind of a bit more trappish and, you know, still a little bit more, you know, experimentation on the instrumentation, but more, you know, more so where it was more mainstream. And then we got the Astroworld, which I felt like was a lot of mainstream, but still kind of just hit. It was a lot of mainstream trap, but I still felt like he had aspects of Travis Scott, you know, what makes him Travis Scott on that album. So I feel like he's giving us a lot of different projects, and we kind of got to just enjoy that, man. Understand that we probably might not ever get another Days Before Rodeo, maybe not even get ever a Rodeo, but I feel like whatever Travis Scott does, he's going to make great music. Kind of like how Kanye, you got to understand, like you're not going to be the same artist you always are. You got to evolve. You got to be different, and we got to just kind of enjoy this, man. So whenever I want to feel like a Days Before Rodeo, you know what I do? I go back to Days Before Rodeo. Whenever I'm feeling like Astroworld, I go to Astroworld. So again, man, and the crazy part about this is we still got 7 tracks, and the other 7, well, 6 of them are fire. There's only one track I really don't like from here, man. But then, bro, I don't know what you call that. What is that? What instrument is that? Get in the comments below. But when that shit starts buzzing, and like, I ain't playing with you.
I ain't playing with these niggas.
Straight up. Oh, I wanted to get up so bad, bro, but I think I'm getting a cramp in my calves, bro. I'm getting old, bro. I
need my dollars. No nigga need my comments. She was down when I dropped out of college. She was down when I rode in Paris.
Think about 1975 was a great feature on here. That's another praise, but he had 1975 on this track. Like, what? Travis Scott in 1975? Like, come on, man. That don't even sound right. But for him to get this on his track and then, like, just the way he was flowing on this shit, bro. He was literally eating this shit up, man. Like, bro, Travis was eating this shit, man. You can't lie, he was eating
this by my dealer. Dealing with a scene you ain't seen what you mean, Margilla. Shit, he got the scripts for the call. In the age, you gotta hit Johnny. Bitch, don't you play me, don't you try me. I need the exact amount. Look at my face, ho, eye to eye me. I died, I mean, goddamn, nigga. You forgot where I came from. I'm from where you ain't from.
So for that track, man, it had like a similar effect what Katana did for me, but I feel like for me, it was only the beginning of the part that really kind of just got me hyped, because when they actually got into their verses, Big Sean and Travis Scott, they got into their verses, I feel like that was actually a rap track, man. You know, I believe Don't Play was actually played on the radio a couple times too, so that was actually a radio play, well, mostly because of probably Big Sean at the time, but you know, 1975 being in there as well with the vocals, you know, I don't know what they be saying, but they be singing, and I'm really losing my voice, man. This is crazy. It's just like, I think that was more, you know, catered to the mainstream, but the beginning, though, you can't lie. As soon as you hear the beginning, bro, I can only imagine the mosh pits going crazy once they hear that beginning, you know, like, you know, I can't do the beat right now. Hold on, let me check my DS real quick, hold on. And then we get to the next track, which I feel like, we get to the next track, which I feel... I swear, you hear this track,
I'm trapped in my conscious. My trap is still bunking. We got all these hundreds. Hit up the whole pharmacist. We serve all the money.
Swear to God, bro, if you don't think this is Travis Scott's one, at least in your top 5 of Travis Scott's best songs, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. This is literally the best song from Travis Scott, bro. This song right here, instant goosebumps, bro.
This guy keep on falling. keep on calling. Yeah, that's that loud shit. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, I'm so ahead of my time. Could I show up any soon? They said I fucked the roommates. Oh, you know that just a rumor. Have you ever got someone? Yo, shit ain't getting me high no more. Our trap is still bunky. Look at all of these hundreds, my jump with no bungee. These hundreds, my jump with no bungee. I'm going off that money. The drugs keep on calling, the sky keep on falling. The jack keep on calling. I'm calling, the sky keep on falling. I swear. You'll be inside of my eye. I'm made like a game that get played by a kid. Pussy boy, pull your hair like a wig. Diamonds water like a powder from a squid. A1 is what she get when she won't dig. Black diamond like I make concrete. Make it rain on the principal. I'ma leave a nigga smoking. I got 300 bitches like I'm so. Look at all of these hundreds, my jump with no bungee. I'm going off that money. The drugs keep on calling, the sky keep on falling.
I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I'm gonna have to end the video right here, man. Because I think I'm losing my voice, man, and I want to listen to the next tracks because we still got Basement Freestyle, Backyard, and Back. I want to kind of just, I want to do, I know y'all don't like me doing part 1s and part 2s, but I honestly feel like if I keep going at this rate, I'm going to get a heart attack, bro, and I'm just getting so hyped, bro, but that track right there, if it don't make you feel any type of way, I just don't really know what can make you feel some type of way, bruh. I feel like that is the point where Young Thug's career has shifted, bruh. We all know that is one of Young Thug's favorite verses. He said, I'm lit like a game that get played by a kid. Pussy boy, move your head like a wig. Diamonds water like a bottle from a squid. A1 is what she gets when she won't dig. Black diamonds like I'm Akon kid. That nigga Thugger was eating that shit. And that goes back to what I was saying with the darker tones of Travis Scott. It's like if you love Travis Scott, I mean not love Travis Scott, but if you know how that darkness, where we're all succumb to the darkness, where we have these crazy thoughts. And I'm not saying that you should chase those thoughts because we all gotta fight our own demons, but the way that you are going into, you know, this thought process, listening to this project where it makes you feel some type of way, like you in a different dimension, like you are a different persona. It just makes you feel like a demon, honestly. I feel like I'm going Super Saiyan. That's the best way to identify it as. It's like I'm going to a next level. I'm ascending, bro. Like I really feel the energy flowing through me when I listen to this, man. And again, don't be thinking like, you know, I'm trying to I'm just really, I'm scared right now because I feel like I'm really about to have a heart attack, bro. Y'all never heard my voice like this doing this shit, man. Like I'm trying to I'm gonna get this part 2 out as soon, bro. But I gotta take a little break right now. But again, I think this is just amazing, man. Like this just going back to this project, man, the way it makes me feel. That's why I'm scared to actually do these throwbacks, because I'm in a different vibe, because I know exactly what I'm feeling and exactly experiences I have, man. That track right there between, if y'all want to know, man, like between Skyfall and Quintana and Mamacita, and even back when I get to that Backyard Basement Freestyle, I mean, y'all gonna fuck with it, bro. Like I'm gonna put the whole version on Patreon, bro. Like the whole version will go on Patreon. I'm gonna try to chop it as much as I can safely to put it on YouTube for the YouTube watchers. But man, I told you guys, I keep my promises, man. Like I told you, I just wanted to hold. Like I'm scared to do this. I was scared to do this project, and I'm also scared to do Cuddy, because I mean, when I listen to Man on the Moon, it's more of not. I still go into the dark vibes, but I'm more depressed when I listen to Man on the Moon. And honestly, man, I'm not really scared of showing my emotions and you know, my testimonies and how I feel about music. So I'm kind of really just scared going back into listening to Man on the Moon. That's why I kind of just held off on that. But I kept my promises, man. Part 2 coming soon. I need some water, man.